try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Let's it fly.
Oh,
Touchdown, beat. Here's second and long. Got a man, it's Clay. Gets away from one, he's got space. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Once inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Trying to scheme ways to get him out of the
Touchdown, Akron. They grab the early lead. Getting ready for the extra point comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
Oh, big!
What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. One on the board on first and goal. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touch.
All right, we got Toledo. Let's play Toledo. Hail Chevy and Brown.
Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on another team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rockets offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches do.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Smith dropping to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Akron's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. Man, this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Hill. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean now? It means third and long now to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I just didn't know who to throw it to.
Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Smith wants to throw.
Oh, goody.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep.
Wait, 12?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Curry. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple,
watch him.
go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal with the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hill. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. A run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him
position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh my God.
Can't get him to the ground.
What the
That'll be a
fuck?
gain of about
The
7,
niggas be
leaves it
running
with
right
3rd and 3.
past them.
And the Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. Found the spot in the defense. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Zip.
Cool. You got the same needs. All up on me like this.
Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3.
She got the same eyes. She got the same.
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it. Go to the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
Oh, big!
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Akron. The defense takes matters into its
Earl
own
Little,
hands.
that's a recruit.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Smith wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll try the left side. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Zips have this offense rolling. Blasted as he lets it go. Unloads quickly. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Making side adjustments here. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown Zips! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Get that right.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rockets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Smith dropping to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. On the option, he'll toss it. Makes one man miss. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Just got hurt.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And he gets home
He
again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
It's good. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense.
Oh
They
my
held them to
God.
3. Now the offense with a chance for
Did we
more.
do that?
And the Rockets
Wow,
will try to
holy
put
shit.
one on the board on 1st and goal.
Oh, you got a rough on the fucking kicker.
Smith wants to throw. Fires to the
Wow.
end zone.
He made
Touchdown
me,
Rockets. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Looking for blockers. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Toss sweep to the right. Pass to first down marker, he's still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Maybe what you be shooting for. Maybe you should be shooting more.
The Rockets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Yeah.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the
He
20.
got everything though.
The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Not sure
At
they had to
first
make
you said
many
they should
adjustments at
win. You said they
halftime
would.
as they try to build on this lead here in the
Pace.
third.
It was way better than last year.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the
team
defense.
look
He'll
good
lose
playing.
4.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line.
I told him that. I said, Ross, you need to get your house over.
Smith dropping to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And he don't do like minus 10 out.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely center cut. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Did they just suck that bad or they
From
were that
inside
good?
the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down.
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 45.
No, I've seen that, man. I've
They
seen
finally
that.
get him on
He
the
don't
ground, but
ever.
he's got an explosive
What
play
I'm
for
saying,
the
but
first
they
down.
just like they fucking suck.
This
Bro.
shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe.
Yeah, no, I seen it. It's like he killing
run
me.
the
He's
football.
like,
You're now seeing this
I
offense.
like to see
all
it.
these
I
run
like to
plays
see it.
back to back. They are trying to be
Yeah,
physical.
for sure,
They're
for
trying to
sure.
stay on the field.
And we need more of this
wanna
from
see
this
offensive
defense, man.
confidence.
They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
He's athletic, though. He's really athletic, though. I can see that.
And not letting him feel comfortable.
This drive was clicking
I
along,
don't
but
see
after a
Ken
couple of
Cooley.
misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Makes the catch. It's Hills. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Bunch formation for these receivers. Smith wants to throw.
Right.
Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just trying to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt.
Well, I don't know if he gonna do anybody on the other team
The
even
punt
look
can
good.
bail them out.
He says a nigga that look alright.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The run to the left. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the
Nah,
ball.
shit, he doing out there.
You've
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
have
yeah,
better
but
ball
like, no,
security
it ain't even
on
that many,
offense.
you
The
know.
football possession, that is
I know.
priceless. Losing possession,
Mooney.
turning the ball over,
Yeah,
that
from
kills
Fred
you in
Brown.
games, that loses games, and that is a bad,
But
bad
Vic, no,
play
he
at a
better,
bad
he's
time.
better.
And he's brought down after a
close.
nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Vic average 19?
Holds
No,
and fires complete to the
Vic,
right.
yeah.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in
He
motion.
couldn't have 19. Fuck no,
They go to the
15
ground.
was packed. If he was averaging 19, I mean, what's the call was averaging like 25, Jacoby.
And this offense
And
just
Joel, he was on
can't
that team
afford
with
not to
Joel
get the
on.
first down here, already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
No, Vic, yeah, he's just a
Fires
shooter
deep for the
now.
end zone. Right through his hands. He had a
That's it.
touchdown
Yeah.
and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And for the
No, he
second
for sure
time today,
did.
they'll
The
try
guard,
out the
though.
field goal kicker.
He probably got
He's
that.
already
How much he average? How much Jordan average?
earlier this time, a 38-yard try. He splits the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a man. It's Ford. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And off from the shotgun. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Zips will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Rockets offense is back on the field.
Read that ass, that's what you said.
More aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
This is, I feel like,
2nd down, he'll throw it.
like, nowadays, like,
There's the pressure.
if you got 16, 10 of them bitches highlight plays, you like look crazy.
Him short of the 1st down line.
Like, back in the day, niggas were dropping like 25. Like, they was really out that big.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He makes a catch.
Yeah.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
You feel me? We had 40 like that.
The
Like,
4th quarter, it'll take a pretty
you
sizable
feel me?
comeback to
Like,
win
niggas
this
were
one.
hooping.
Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it. You don't put one on.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Toledo. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season?
That shit
This
makes
is a
sense,
game
man.
to keep in mind. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might.
Oh, he's got some space. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Quarterback making adjustments.
Damn.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
That's reeled in. It's Hills. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah.
Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Smith dropping the pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Grab behind the line, it's Black. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a punch. Finds his man. It's Black. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rockets will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you keep yourself out of those situations.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it. And here comes the heat. They get home, and they get him at the 21. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Smith wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the fourth. They'll need to convert on this fourth down.
I thought he had fucking 30.
Pocket breaking down. Turning it on. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking left. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Smith dropping to pass.
Probably Gucci
Got
do a
it in
little
the middle.
good.
It's Holland. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Zips take over
He
the
is
half,
all
ready
right.
to get that
He's over.
offense to work.
This is what kill me though is his fits always been
Put this
dead.
game on ice.
It's such a good feeling. The best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season.
Is he? Where you seeing this at? Damn. That's great. God damn, that gets you in the league, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's his name? Sheldon, what? Phone like I'm locked up, but not playing to the fucking helicopter. Yeah, he look like a G League nigga. Ew. No, I said like he still got the dreads. It's just his shit receding, boy. Damn, he do average for it too. He do average for it. He's shooting straight threes. Oh my god. He averages dinner 9 threes a game. Wow. That's good shit. He's shooting 40. That's good though. I'm trying to check out one of his games. To my Sheldon. That shit is outrageous, bro. That nigga shoot 8 threes a game, bro. God damn. No, I get you in the lead, bro. Where they played at? That's the question. Hey, yeah, them niggas 40 in Phoenix. You done fucked me up with that. Is he? Why they keep picking him up? Like, he staying with him? Louisville, I'm telling you, Louisville finna be a fucking buddy, man. I hate to say it, I shot blue. Yeah, he get fired from that, he on the buddy route. I'm telling you. What, he gonna drive straight? I went through that before. Yeah. Niggas that beat them niggas about 45 points. Oh, yeah, you got shit. tell you, bro. That shit trash out there, dude. No, that shit trash out there. No, windmill. Yeah. The windmill. That's all I'm saying. You that athletic. Yeah. That's a different kind of windmill, because you told me he already broke a nigga and dumped on a nigga. Then I go on IG and see him windmill. That let me know he out that big going crazy. I was saying, they done done 5 times in the game. God damn. T-Reese him. Cause he said he could shoot, right? Now I know what you're saying. He could just tell this is his first time playing varsity. Cause when they come across half court, you got it. Let me back up a little bit. He just out there be trying to show out for Ross. Yeah, he trying to show out for Ross. That's a nigga get your ass in foul trouble. Always gonna foul. Especially if you're in a man-to-man press. If you're in a man-to-man press, you're gonna foul. Exactly. That's how Ross coach, bro. That's how he always coach. Press, foul, niggas. Yeah, nigga on the bench. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, though. Really put eyes on it. Like, I really gotta put eyes on it and see how he really is. Because niggas could just really be that ass though. He's athletically, he's D1. I'm talking about him hooping though. I just gotta see some better shit though. 40. I've never beat a nigga by 40 in high school. Never. That's what I'm saying. Like 40, I'm looking at everybody in the crowd, bitch. Yeah, I feel you. That means his bench is probably so ass. That's all he probably telling you. His bench is probably so ass they could probably give up for it. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, they probably so top heavy. I know. 40, nigga. Super athletic though. But like that's the model though. Like if you gonna be out there, you better be athletic, man. If you ain't, you're dead. Yeah. He's athletic as fuck, bro. I seen the baseline one. That nigga's athletic now. He D1 athletic. I just want to see if he can really hoop. Like against when he out there with some real hoopers. Every game.
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Zips will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
The give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Brad told me they had black people on their team. They got black people on their team?
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Makes a move. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Akron Zips offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now.
Like, I'm on the other side, and you beat me by 40 with your starter.
They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as...
Oh my God, they are.
That's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they get this win.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line. And
No, athletically, he's D1. Though.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide
That's why I
receiver.
say athletically.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete.
No, I was saying
Taking
he
a
was
shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but he couldn't hook up.
That's why I say athletically. Athletically, he's there. Like, he ain't no bum. We all know he ain't no bum, though.
He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
High school team.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mahan. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give on the inside. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
He just sounds so much better than niggas, like, to the point it's ridiculous. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna see for myself.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Cause look at he already D1 athletic.
For programs at this
He's
level,
D1.
they are
He can just go D1
fighting
being
off the
athletic.
big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
just thought he had
That's
better opportunities
athleticism.
on and off.
That's
the field
athleticism,
here at this
though. That's
point.
what I'm
He's
talking
going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They booted away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it
Athletic, that's all athletic.
for a touchback.
Cause you doing that shit, you fake like you playing that works with ass.
Their own 20.
That's why I just gotta watch it. That's why I can't like. Cause he's athletic as fuck.
The
Man.
toss sweep to the right. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Ford. Pulls it in, it's Hughes. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run the toss. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Akron. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
No,
As
sure.
they get
Like I
set
said,
to snap
he's
it
off
just about to
athleticism.
reach
He's
the end of the
D1.
quarter.
Like, regard, like, because.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Hard running there. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Rides to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It'll be a draw.
Yeah, and this has been tough.
I seen
sledding,
on
right?
IG.
This
They were
offense
dunking that bitch
really
up.
struggled to
I
move
told
the
you.
football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Hills. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6.
Oh my God.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Working that left side now. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. To the air, it's Mahan. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Breaks the tackle.
That's what it looked like. That's what I was saying. He gonna put some weight
They've
on
got
it
it to
for
the
sure.
49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Nah, he definitely. Because athletically, he gonna get that off with it. He's that athletic, bro.
What looking to fire.
You can sit down, athletic,
And the rush
6'4".
gets to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Ford. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Zips will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Hills. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Makes the grab, it's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Give him another game.
Now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it.
Turning it on! He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Zips kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Newell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for space. It's Curry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Zips.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch.
What
as soon as the big
crazy?
fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll knock it down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Wait, Trey, a sophomore?
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Quick toss to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Whoever talking to him.
After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that.
It's worse to be a fucking freshman and go out there. Like, that's when you're fucking terrified. Like, you ain't even touch a warm up or nothing. You just straight on varsity. That's throw up moment.
The Zips come to the line with a new
That's a
set
throw
down.
up moment, man.
The inside handoff.
That's a throw up moment. Playing JV, you kind of get accustomed. Like, okay, it's my time. Let's go. Like, freshman bitches like, dude, throw you out in the jungle, bitch. Go figure it out. Like, that's throw up moment.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You play travel. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting.
They were right there.
I've been in way more intense travel games.
It'll be third
Like,
and
way
long.
more, man.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Ford.
Oh, what?
Right down the middle. He's got an open man.
Who you telling?
They finally get to him.
Who you
What a play
telling,
there
man?
to pick up the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away.
But that's the better, like, when niggas in there
Really
hard
good decisions by
game.
the QB.
That's
And the
like
Zips
throw
are
up.
threatening on first and goal.
Mm-hmm.
Finds his big tight end.
That shit is.
And he'll take it to
Like
the
Crockett team, I don't like Crockett team. That was a nigga team. Niggas standing up.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
You talk to any quarterback, Jason, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas, the big reach, nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. That's caught. It's Clay. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Got a man. It's Clay. Gets away from one. He's got space. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Once he got some room, it was over. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do. Step one accomplished.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Baby, that be a trip,
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Yeah.
Looking downfield, it's Mahan. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds enough running room.
No, that's how it be, bro, because listen here, it be the old ass people working
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense
that
comes off the
ticket,
ball like
though.
that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Ford. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to
She
first
going in
down.
the Thanksgiving break.
The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Running back searching for
I know when she really like figured out
making
what
his
she goes
presence
out.
felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend.
They
I
just
got
be
the
like
football.
super
Worst thing
anal
I can
about
do
shit
is
that
throw
don't
an
matter,
interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a... And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Lets it fly. Touchdown, BG. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Big play. I like Big Green that play like that.
Coming out with it, it's Hills.
Like how he played, like
He
really
was looking for some running room,
post.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Oh, he's got some space. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got